Sawadee-ka. Yes, that is Thai. The girls say Sawadee-ka and the boys say Sawadee-kap. Yep, Sawadee-ka. Okay, today's book is The Thing About Spring by Daniel Kirk. And we're reading a book about spring because right now we are in spring and it's great. We love spring weather. The world looks a little different today, Mouse said one bright morning. It smells different too, said Bird. There are buds on the trees and new colors in the sky, and I feel warm and happy. Me too, said Mouse. Spring is finally here. Hooray! Mouse and Bird hurried to share the good news with their friends. Rabbit was in the meadow, busy with a shovel and pail. "What are you doing, Rabbit?" Mouse called. "Saving snow while I still can," Rabbit grumbled. "We won't see any more of this until next year." "But spring is coming," Bird chirped. "Aren't you excited?" "Excited?" said Rabbit. "Ha! The thing about spring is that I won't be able to follow my friends' tracks in the snow. Then I won't be able to find them." "But now you won't be cold," said Bird, "and you won't have to look for me. I'll be right beside you." "Me too," said Mouse. "The thing about spring," said Rabbit, "is that I won't be able to make snow bunnies anymore. I won't be able to build snow forts either. You know how much fun I have doing that. And I won't be able to make snowballs to throw at my favorite targets." "But little shoots will grow out of the ground," Mouse said, "so you won't have to look far to find delicious things to eat." "The thing about spring," said Rabbit, "is that Bear is waking up. You know how bad he smells at the end of a long winter, and I'm sure he's going to want a hug." "Oh, Rabbit," said Bear with a yawn, "just because I'm a little stinky doesn't mean we can't share a big hug." "I want a hug too," said Bird. "Me three," said Mouse. "The thing about spring," said Rabbit, "is that it rains when you're not expecting it." "But rain brings out the flowers," said Mouse. So I'm noticing in this story that he's not real excited about spring. He doesn't like all the changes. He's very excited about spring. He likes the changes, correct? So he is thinking negatively about the new season coming up, and he's thinking positively about it. Your attitude makes everything. So you can think one way, like he's thinking the rain is awful. Look what the rain's doing. He's thinking, oh, look, it's raining. It's wonderful. They both have different attitudes. So your attitude plays a lot. Okay, let's keep reading. "But rain brings out the flowers," said Mouse. "And the worms," said Bird. "And it makes you clean," said Bear, "and ready for more hugs." "The thing about spring," said Rabbit, "is that when the days get longer, the nights get shorter, and I am a cranky bunny when I don't get enough sleep." "But in the spring, we need more daytime because there are so many things to do," said Bird. So Rabbit's friends are trying to convince him how nice it is to have spring. In the spring, I love to make loop-de-loops and race the clouds through the sky, said Bird. In the spring, I love to nibble tasty buds and dig tunnels in the soft pine needles, said Mouse. In the spring, I love to splash in the lake and dance in the sun, said Bear. Spring is wonderful. The thing about spring, said Rabbit, is that all the animals chatter on, and their racket hurts my ears. I'll try to be more quiet, whispered Bird. Me too, whispered Mouse. Me three, whispered Bear. But it's hard not to make a little noise. It's hard not to make a little noise when spring is here. All right, Rabbit sighed. I suppose no one can stop the seasons from changing. But the thing about spring is that when I stomp around so much and the sun is so warm, it makes me really thirsty. Me too, said Bear. I think we're all a little thirsty. Well then, said Rabbit, you should be glad I saved some snow. Look inside my pail. The thing about spring is that it's full of surprises. It's wonderful, Bird cheeped. Now that spring is here, the snow has turned to water. It's like the winter gave us a present before it went away, said Mouse. I found some cups, Rabbit said. Dip in. It will be our last taste of winter. And our first sip of spring, said Bird. Here's to spring, said Bear. I think it's going to be great. Me too, said Bird. Me three, said Mouse. The friends looked at Rabbit. Oh, all right, he said. Me four. Spring is here. Hooray! And that is the end of that story. The thing about spring. Now, it took him all the whole story to get happy because he really liked winter. He didn't want spring to come. But when spring came, they finally convinced him that it was okay to have spring come. So whether you like spring, is that your favorite season, or is summer your favorite season, or was winter your favorite season and now we're going into spring? Whatever your favorite season is, the cool thing about living where we do here in Utah is we get to have all four seasons. And it shows by the weather that we have all four seasons a lot. Some states don't have snow, so they don't really have the winter like we do here. So it's pretty cool that we have four seasons. So enjoy the season that we're in and enjoy the things that we have for that season. So have a great day, great evening for whenever you're listening to this. I care about you. I'm glad you're in my class. Thank you for sending me nice notes and sending me pictures of you reading and doing fun things that helps me to not feel sad that I'm not with you. So thank you for that. And I will see you tomorrow or the next day next time you get on here. Goodbye.